Alright, guys. Well, happy Saturday, number one. And I just uploaded, of course, a video trying a new Harry Potter butterbeer and the strawberry Pop Tart Peeps, which, again, I give a 9 out of 10 if I'm gonna rate, because they were pretty good, weren't bad. And also, I'm trying the. I also showed I got the butterbeer also coffee cream, or I don't know anybody how many of you out there are coffee drinkers, but I'm not a big coffee drinker. But I'm also trying that, and I give that like an eight out of 10. It's not too bad, not bad. Um, but also I want to say because I know a lot of you, and including my friends, Jeffrey and Michael Lambert there. I know you guys have been dealing a lot with that guy that's just doing nothing but cyberbullying you and everybody else. And at the end of the day, I just want to say as a reminder, and again, just my personal thought, opinion. Everybody sees things differently. Everybody's got their own point of view and opinion, and that's okay. Um, Number one, you just don't pay attention to people like that. I know it's hard. I know it's annoying. I know it's ridiculous and crazy because people like that are just choose to be miserable, and you just sit on your computer, tablet, whatever, all day, cyberbullying and harassing people, spreading nasty rumors about people that are not even true, and then the way people believe everything you hear, which at the end of the day, people, y'all need to quit believing everything you hear because at the end of the day, you don't know what's true and what's not. You can't believe what somebody says because how do you even know what they said? How do you know it's true? It don't matter how believable they make it. You don't know. So, and people, somebody like that is just doing nothing but making false rumors and lies about people. Like I said, it just goes to show what kind of life he has, and it's like, honestly, you're a coward. You're acting like you're a tough guy, and it's like you're not, dude. It's like you're choosing to harass people for no reason. If you don't like them, okay, then leave them alone. Like, it's not hard to leave people alone if you really don't like them. If they're not really bothering you, it's not hard to just leave them alone. But you choosing really to not leave them alone and you're just doing nothing but spreading lies, hate, and nasty rumors, it's more or less showing more on what kind of a character you truly are, that you're choosing to just do nothing. You have nothing better to do with your life and your day. Like, you can't just make simple videos like everybody else. No, man, you're making videos spreading lies and rumors about people that are not even true, man, because you're just trying to turn everybody against those people. And like I said, you all need to quit buying into what this guy or what somebody says because, like I said, you don't even know if it's true or not. Why would you believe it? Why would you let somebody fool you into believing a nasty rumor about somebody without even knowing? How do you even know if it's true or not? Like, you're just believing what that one person is saying, and how do you even know if it's true or not? So it's like you're buying into what he says about that person. Okay, but how do you even know if that's true? How do you even know if that person did that? You don't, it's like you're not going to know. You're not going to know because you're not even taking the time to go find it out or ask or whatever. Because so you're just believing what he is saying, and the thing is, what he is saying, it is. It's lies. It's lies. He's just trying to spread hate and turn people against all these people that he has been constantly attacking and bullying, and it is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, like I said, you just don't give those people any time of day or attention because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do or say, and it doesn't matter if you report them or not. He's just going to keep making accounts. It don't matter if his accounts get terminated. He's just going to keep creating new accounts and keep doing what he's doing. But at the end of the day, all he's doing is hurting himself. And and same for Michael Lambert, I know you're losing subscribers and I know it's hard, but at the end of the day, that happens. Whether he is causing it or not, at the end of the day, subscribers are always going to go up and down. You'll gain subscribers back, view counts, it will. You just got to give it time. You know, you just got to give it time. But it will. You know, you just can't get discouraged about it. You know, but like I said, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the way I see people like that, they can come after me and you can cyberbully and harass me and spread nasty rumors all you want. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because at the end of the day, what I'm doing, I'm not hurting or harming nobody. And at the end of the day, it's like this, you know, people, if you seriously want to be fools, and I'm just going to be straightforward, I'm not going to sugarcoat. If you want to be fools and believe people like that spread nasty rumors without even knowing, okay, but is it true? How do you even know, man? If you're just believing what he is saying, no, man. You can't just believe what somebody says or what one person says because you don't. You know, that's the problem. People just believe everything without even knowing. It's like, dude, stop it. You know, stop believing everything you hear. Because there's always more to a story and always more to something. You can't just go off of what one person or two says. You know, because at the end of the day, it may be true, it may not be. They're just spreading lies because, again, they just want to spread hate. They just want you to go over there and hate on that person. Believe that that person did that or did that and that person probably didn't do nothing that person is saying. Like, what he is making you and fooling you to believe, that person probably didn't do none of that. But you're believing it because, again, you're just believing what he is saying. I'm just saying, people, it's the way it works anymore in this world. People will believe anything, and everybody just loves to spread around nasty rumors, say nasty things about that person, because, in majority of it, because everybody allows their hate, the hatred, to do the talking. Without, you know, people need to put the hate aside. You know, I don't care if you don't like that person, but you need to put the hate aside and realize, still, man, what they're saying, you don't know if it's true or not, man. Yeah, I'm not going to say, hey, maybe that person didn't do that, but again, you don't know. You know, and that's just the problem. Everybody lets themselves be fooled into just believing, and then you're hating on that person for no reason. When that person, what you're hating them for, they didn't even do it. They didn't even do that. But you believe what the other person said, and because the other person don't like that person, so that person, all he did was just make up a nasty rumor saying that he did that, or whatever, you know. So it's just, again, people, don't believe everything you hear that somebody says without finding out if it really happened or if it really is true. Because then all you're doing is misjudging and going over and attacking somebody for no reason for something that they really didn't do, but you believed what that person said. So, I mean, that's, again, it's just the way it is. Like I said, we all know how social media, how crazy and nasty it's become. But I'm just saying, people, you know, it's more or less trust in your own self, not what you hear other people saying. Because, like I said, you don't know, is it true or is it not true, you know. And, you know, so, but I mean, hey, look, that's just me. And again, this is just my personal opinion. Everybody else can have their own personal thoughts and opinions, but like I said, people, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like I said, it's better to just trust in here, you know, trust in your own self instead of always believing whatever somebody else is saying. Because, like I said, I don't. You know, I no matter what I hear or listen, I don't sit there and believe it until I do some digging. Because why am I going to believe what one person or two says when, who knows, they might just be making it up, and I believed them, and all I did was believe nothing but a lie. And then I turned against somebody for no reason. You know, and no, it's not fair. So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to make, like I said, try to get more videos or what I can put up, you know, like I said. You know, I already put one up, like I said, a taste test, and I figured, hey, you know what? Do a little vlog, do a little talk, you know, because I know a lot are hurting and struggling with, like I said, but people, there's always going to be cyberbullying. You know, these people that, like I said, that choose not to have a life, that they're just miserable, and they just want to go around making other people's lives miserable. Yeah, it's ridiculous and unfair, but like I said, you just can't let them get to you. Because that's just really what they want. They just want to get you angry, they just want to get to you, and you just can't let it happen. You can't let them do it. You know, you just let them have their fun, let them, but it's still ridiculous because, like I said, they're out there spreading nasty rumors that are not true about people. And then, like I said, yeah, people believe it and buy into it because people don't take the time to find out, okay, but how do you know it's true? Yeah, it may be true, but again, it may not, though. But you're not going to know if, again, you're just believing that person and not even taking the time to find out if it is true or not. So. But anyway, take care, guys.